Hey everyone, Kyle Abbott. Well, Larry is back here, finally back in the shop, catching up on his Shamisen. And he has got a lot of catching up to do, which is great, because that gives us time, that gives us time to do something a little different. So while he works on his Shamisen, to give him time to catch up, let's practice a little death metal vocals. How about? Excellent, great idea. So, how should we start this? Let's start from the beginning. The safest way to do this is through
your mouth.
The mouth. But going from throat singing, tube and throat singing. Let's start from throat singing because that's of course very, very old and they say it predates actual language. Bless you, bless you. And many throat singers I've heard, their regular speaking voice is so beautiful and smooth that, bless you again, that whether you're doing this kind of rough style singing, they do it safely and it doesn't cause any problems. So, let's start from there. Throat singing style that's closest to death metal vocals is called Kargara, and that's the and let's start from there. So how do we do that? Are you thirsty, Larry? Okay, he's thirsty. Oh, that's a great point. Larry's making a great point. It's good to stay hydrated when practicing this sort of throaty stuff. That's why I had a little milk a few hours ago. So, how do we start with how do we get to there? Well, how do we get to there, Larry?
Loosen your throat.
Maybe. Loosen your throat. Yeah, really, kind of. For this, we're vibrating not our normal vocal cords, but the little folds next to them, as it were. So, how do we get to there? When you're kind of clearing your throat. Have that feeling. And just push more with your diaphragm and keep loose. And having your mouth closed can help get some back pressure to get those folds to vibrate. Of course, this will hurt a little bit in the beginning, but that's perfectly natural, and your throat will get used to it. Another throat singing style that might be similar is hume, just the main kind of, which is actually a little different because that's tightening the throat, but it's all throaty things. For that, to activate that, well, there's two ways. One, we can go from the vocal fry, which is the and keeping that feeling in the throat, keeping that kind of tension, just add more air. Or once they just like as you're going just kind of constrict just enough to stop the air from going and with that tension stay relaxed but with a little tension, just enough to get some air going through. And somehow, to have the good Kargara, you work a little bit of that in there for a bit of tension. Now, we've got that. Mastered. So with Kargara, our tongue, like the back of our tongue and everything, is more forward. The way to turn this into the growls sort of thing is simply put the tongue back. That's all it is. Did you ever think it'd be so easy?
No.
No. So tongue forward. nope, none of this hurts at all. Now tongue back.
So if it hurt, you're doing wrong.
If it's hurting, you're doing it wrong. In the beginning, it will naturally because it's something new. But in a few days or maybe a week, it'll all go away. Tongue forward, 2 tongue back. Questions? No. Go for it. So, we have our roots in Kargara. And we just pull our throat back, our tongue back. And if we make the shape of our voice, our mouth, a little bit more O-y, that'll bring a little of a deeper kind of richer tone, I believe. And then from there, we can just incorporate just regular speaking. Hey, Larry. Hey, Larry. Hey, Larry.
Hi.
Hey, Larry.
Hi.
So Larry is working on his soul today. Granted, I haven't warmed up at all. But you'll note it's actually not as loud as you might have thought. Or is it?
It's pretty loud. Earlier I can actually hear the vibration in something. Your voice actually hit something and I heard like, a little bit of vibration in some metal parts.
Ah, yes. It's the metal parts. It's a metal and metal. Vibrate well.